Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BCNC's annual meeting. I'm Eugene Marr, BCNC Board President. We're glad that you're able to join us. Thank you again for your continued partnership and support in empowering Asians and new immigrants to build healthy families, achieve greater economic success, and contribute to thriving communities. Tonight, we have a brief but full program. We will start by showing you a video of how BCNC has been adapting and innovating to meet the needs of the community during these challenging times.
In response to the COVID-19 outbreak, BCNC has been serving and meeting the critical needs of Asian and new immigrant families. Families have lost their jobs or have had wages reduced. Children face new barriers to learning. Parents are struggling with high levels of stress and mental health issues. Many Asians are experiencing increased anti-Asian harassment. Immigrants are seeking medical help and basic needs. We're helping families during this crisis and responding to their needs. BCNC is providing counseling and support groups, online homework help, arts and enrichment lessons for children, English classes and one-on-one advising, translation of critical resources, distribution of financial aid and meals, youth-led projects in response to anti-Asian racism.
Thank you for teaching me English.
And thank you for teaching my mom English.
Thanks.
Thanks.
我喺呢度代表我嘅家庭，再次多謝 BCNC 嘅幫助同埋照顧。
I want to thank BCNC for being the most functionless and welcoming space to learn English.
Thank you for helping me speak Chinese. 多謝。
Thank you for supporting me to create with the community.
Families count on BCNC, especially during challenging times, but we believe that brighter days are ahead for Asian and new immigrant children, youth, and families. So will you join us in making brighter futures possible for them? Are you in? I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I am in.
I'm in it.
We're in.
We're in.
We're in.
We're in.
We're in. We are in.
We're in.
We are in. Are you in?
I'm in.
Way to go.
So are you in? Join us today and make a gift to support children, youth, and families. Please go to bcnc.net to donate, and let's create pathways for brighter futures together.
As you may already know, BCNC had to cancel our largest fundraising event in May due to COVID-19. Despite the cancellation, thanks to our dedicated leadership, host committee, board of ambassadors, sponsors, and supporters, we were able to raise $435,000 to sustain our family-centered programs and services. We would like to give special thanks to our co-chairs, Selena and Joe Chow, and Chris and Nancy Odlefson for their leadership and inspiration that helped us reach our goals. We would also like to take this opportunity to recognize our honoree, Peter Chow. Peter and his incredible Capital One team have been longtime supporters who have helped us surpass our fundraising goals and grow our impact year after year. Thank you, Peter, for your dedication and care for the community. I will now turn it over to my fellow board member, Marion C.
Good evening. I'm Marion C., a proud BCNC board member. Over the years, BCNC has been fortunate to have a wonderful group of people with diverse talents and backgrounds serving the Asian and new immigrant community. This past year, 3 new members joined the board, and without exception, they brought their service, expertise, and heart to BCNC. Thank you, Nancy Wang Adams, Jeanette Xu, and Sandy Simhauser. We would also like to acknowledge 2 outgoing board members who have been instrumental in BCNC's history. Russell Chin led us to open BCNC Quincy and establish our programs to reach the Asian community in Quincy and the South Shore. Our work in Quincy is possible because of Russell's leadership. Marie Moy, our longest serving board member for over 30 years, is taking a well-deserved retirement from BCNC. She saw BCNC through all our changes and growth. Thank you both for your service and dedication. We know you're only a call away, and we will see you at future BCNC events. I want to remind you that all the work on the board is voluntary, and BCNC has been fortunate to have such a dedicated group. And last but not least, after a 6-month nationwide search, BCNC is pleased to introduce Ben Hires, our new CEO. Let's give a warm welcome to Ben.
Thank you, Marion. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ben Hires, and I'm so glad to be with all of you this evening. I also want to quickly thank Selena and Joe, Nancy and Chris, and Peter for their leadership and all of our board members. Over the last month, I've been busy getting to know the BCNC community, and everyone has warmly welcomed me to the family. A shared theme of the stories I've heard, including my own, is the idea of a journey. The journey includes overcoming language barriers and hardships, navigating a new city and a culture, and sometimes racism and bias, or making other profound sacrifices for the betterment of our families. At BCNC, we believe that immigrant families have enormous potential to thrive, and that when they're able to participate fully in society and create their own success stories, we all benefit. And we're here to empower Asians and new immigrants to build healthy families and achieve greater economic success and contribute to thriving communities. We do this work because we see ourselves in the joy, aspirations, and hope in the children, youth leaders, mothers, and immigrant adults at BCNC. At the core of our work is empathy, love, and care for others. And my career has been guided by those values. After college, I was a counselor at an outdoor therapeutic program for adjudicated youth. Then I launched my career in the arts at the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras and as an executive director of a small professional string ensemble. Wanting to return to work with youth, I joined the Boston Children's Chorus, where I developed a strong passion for social justice and equity by bringing diverse young people together across Boston's many communities. And most recently, I served as Director of Strategic Partnerships at the Boston Public Library, where I had the opportunity to augment resources available for the library and develop partnerships to improve youth literacy, workforce development, and promote access to arts and culture, all free. And I had the chance to indulge my love of books. So joining BCNC is a perfect combination of my past experiences, and I look forward to bringing a new, fresh perspective to the team. Because today's challenges are complex and we know the world we live in changes rapidly, our impact requires innovative thinking. Therefore, we need your partnership and belief in our vision. Tonight, I can proudly share a few achievements that we've accomplished together this past year with your help, including the Herculean task of moving all our services virtually after the COVID-19 outbreak. This fall, we were chosen by the City of Boston to launch a Boston Public Schools Universal Pre-K program. In addition to implementing a new BPS curriculum, We maintained our dual language Chinese and English models for immigrant families. Youth leaders organized a youth and arts workshop series for youth across the city and created an educational video about COVID-19. And we're proud to share that 26 youth will be the first in their family to go to college next year. And earlier this month, we sadly lost Tunny Lee, an amazing leader, teacher, and advocate for the Chinatown community. Tunny was an instrumental person in the vision and founding of Palo Arts Center. And I know he's proud to see that through collaboration with key partners like Bunker Hill Community College and Asian Community Development Corporation, we've seen over 23,000 visitors since its launch, and we've engaged over 295 artists to reclaim space and celebrate and strengthen the API community. So stay tuned this fall for a new look and feel for the Palo Arts Center. We also extended adult ESOL classes to a full day in Quincy, with sessions in the morning and evening. And the demand in Quincy keeps growing, and it's leading us to start an additional level 0 class, the beginner level of English learning. I recently met one of our inspiring adult student graduates at a virtual graduation for over 300 students. The student, Allie, shared her story about how she found BCNC over a year ago from an international student who happened to be sitting next to her on the plane she was taking on the way to the United States, her new home. She shared great appreciation for her teachers and confidence in her accomplishments. In her own words in her speech, she shared, "When I lived in China, I never spoke Chinese in front of many people. But 11 months ago, after I came to the United States, I'm speaking English in front of all of you. I'm so happy and surprised to see how I've changed, and I believe all of you can see the changes too. Thank you very much, BCNC, for giving us such a good learning environment for free. I will cherish it and continue to study hard." Allie's story and many others are moving, and their progress is life-changing. So what's ahead for us this year? Well, we've already reopened our Acorn Early Education and Red Oak Summer programs as part of Governor Baker's Phase 3 reopening. And in response to COVID-19, we've distributed over $64,000 of financial assistance to over 250 families in Boston and the South Shore, and we're going to continue to help those in need. And due to the increased demand, our family service team continues to provide more family support groups, and our adult education advisors will continue to assist more students to apply for unemployment benefits and help them develop new skills. And as part of our response to the early anti-Asian racism that impacted Chinatown since January, and the ongoing impact of COVID-19 on our local small businesses, in collaboration with many community partners, we're launching a campaign to reopen Chinatown to celebrate and reactivate the community and small businesses. So, though like for many of you, the outcomes for this coming year may be a little uncertain, our values and vision for equitable opportunities and belief in the strength of our community to thrive is clear. So finally, to conclude, I just want to thank all of you for being with us tonight. I look forward to getting to know you. I want to thank our board and especially our staff for all their hard work and making it possible for our members of our community to have a brighter future. So thanks again. And now to expand on the themes of empathy and love is BCNC's very own Ava Sophia to sing Love is Love.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ava Sophia. I am a singer and a songwriter in the Boston area, and I work at the Red Oak program as an art specialist. And I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote called Love is Love. So here we go. Learning to live, learning to grow, give all you have to give, and let your worst part show. We create joy and endure pain. We age from our mistakes and do it again. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love is love. The life that we know could all slip away, 'cause nothing is promised, not one single day. If I need a reason, then love is my choice. If I should speak, then love is my voice. Love is love is love is love is love. And we do it all again. Love is love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love is love. And we do it all again. Love is love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love is love. And we do it all again. Love is love is love is love is love. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ava. That was fabulous. And thank you, everyone, for attending our first virtual annual meeting. We hope to see you all in person next year. Please look out for how you can engage with us as we reopen Chinatown. Be well and good night.